The advice I have for someone who's on probation and looking for a job is to never quit. Always keep going forward. Learn from the previous interview if you didn't get hired. Learn what mistakes was made, how to improve on that, and just how to be better. But most importantly, never ever quit, because if you quit, then it'll never happen.
My advice would be, if you're looking for a job, just to remember that being on probation is not the end. It's really honestly just the beginning of a new story for you to tell. So stay confident, stay encouraged, remember who you are despite your circumstances, and definitely connect to other people, and don't be afraid to get out there and get the resources that you need.
And never let anyone say that you can't or predetermine what they say you're going to be. You are the author of your book, and you push and you make things happen.
And everyone is concerned with your well-being. Sometimes we think that people are not concerned at all, and then we kind of feel a little down. But generally, I think people really want to support you. So it's a matter of do you support yourself?
Be accountable, show up, show that you're dedicated, show that you want to work.
I don't think I can give any better career advice than what I heard today, which is be diligent, be confident, be persistent, and there's really no bounds to what you can do if you want to do it. And when you look at that panel and how diverse they were and how much they've accomplished, it should tell you clearly that you're able to do it as well.
I have 3 golden rules, okay? The first one is attendance, the second one is aptitude, and the last one is attitude. So if you can excel in all 3 of those, I think you're going to do extremely well at whatever it is you decide to do.
Yes, all of them had great messages, but I think one of the person that resonated most with me was the gentleman, the chef. Right, because he talked about, 1, having been in their situation before, 2, being able to sacrifice and what he was willing to give up to have the things that they want. And I think that that's very important. It's like, what is it that I have, or what is it that I'm willing to give up to have the things that I want? And so I think that that was really key and important. And also looking at time management. How do I manage my time? What is it that I need to do to be able to show up confidently and insured? And yeah, just be confident. So I think he resonated with me probably the most.
I'm not going to play favoritism, but my favorite part was Mr. Kevin Livingston's speech. It wasn't even a speech, but it felt like a speech because I felt everything that he said in that moment. He called us kings and queens, something that you don't hear about people on probation. And that to me spoke to my soul, because I tell myself every morning that I'm a queen and I'm just going to do it.
And so that's the greatest takeaway, is to get to meet young brothers and sisters who are able to do what they want to do, take their passion, run with it, and put it applicable to the job market. I'm really excited about that.
It was probably the moderator, because she kept everything very real. She was very inspiring, and she was very relatable. And it made me feel like I wasn't doing enough. I needed to do more.
The panelist for me was amazing. It was amazing to hear a lot of different people coming from all type of backgrounds, especially the ones coming from my background. It kind of definitely helped me open my eyes and realize that anything is possible as long as I think it's achievable. I know I'm capable of doing anything because the panel sat down and told me that they did, and they could, and they would, and they did.
Well, I think what has been inspiring me, or I should say the highlight for me, is being able to meet them and for them to see that they're not a victim of their circumstances. A lot of them are very empowered and inspired and looking to move forward. In fact, I met a couple of young ladies who came up to me already with their resume in hand and was willing to receive information in terms of what could they do to tweak their resume. And that's what I love. I love to be able to support and empower and inspire young people, and to see that they're not a victim of their circumstances, but they're taking what they can do today in this present moment to move forward. So that was the highlight of my day.
I thought the panel was fantastic. Very knowledgeable panel, very diverse, and down to earth. I could relate to them. I'm sure the audience could relate to them, and I think they had a powerful message for everyone.
The highlight of the event today was connecting with all the community resources that were here, coming together with all these different resources, trying to get people out to work.
The whole event was a highlight. I think the panel discussion was fantastic. I think each of the panelists had something to offer to the audience. And the resource fair, I mean, to have over 20 resources in one room is phenomenal. And to actually see individuals go to each table It's so gratifying.
Oh, the highlight for me today at this panel was having the opportunity to speak with those individuals that were passionate about moving forward with something that they don't know a lot about, but they really wanted to have the opportunity to speak with someone about, like, say, moving forward in interior design or surface design, just a new career path.
What I enjoyed most about the Panelist Resource Fair was the opportunity for the clients that I serve to learn about the opportunities in their own communities. So the panel of 5 or 6 panelists, they showed them where they came from, they showed them their background, what inspired them. What was the highlight for me was actually I saw a client of mine like really tune in, lean forward, and take in what they gave, and he was able to get the resources he needs to possibly secure a job.
It's actually funny that you guys asked me that, because I actually want to do something along the Department of Probation line, which is become a credible messenger. It is someone that's been involved with the justice system, and they want to take their experience and their story and turn it around for the next person. So that is exactly what I want to do with my life.
To watch the entire video and learn more about opportunities at NYC Probation Career Services, please visit www.nyc.gov/newnow/career services.